The mahogany desk gleamed under the harsh fluorescent lights. Lisa sat across from Mr. Davis, her soon-to-be ex-husband John's lawyer. His smile didn't reach his eyes, a coldness lurking beneath.
He hurt you, Lisa. Don't let him win. Take everything.
His words struck a chord in Lisa's already wounded heart. The pain of John's infidelity was still raw, a burning ember in her chest. Mr. Davis continued, his voice smooth and persuasive.
He doesn't deserve anything, not after what he's done.
Lisa's grip tightened on her handbag. Her mind, clouded by anger and resentment, clung to the lawyer's words. They echoed in her ears, fueling the flames of her pain.
Don't let him win.
The thought became a mantra, a dangerous whisper in the dark corners of her mind. Lisa's demeanor hardened in the days that followed. John, sensing her growing distance, tried to talk. He apologized for his mistakes, pleaded for another chance. But Lisa, her heart hardened by the lawyer's words, refused to listen.
He's lying. He's just trying to manipulate you.
Fueled by doubt and resentment, Lisa shut John out. She clung to the lawyer's advice like a lifeline, her every action dictated by the desire to make John pay. She drained their joint bank accounts, leaving John with nothing. She fought for sole custody of the children, her anger blinding her to their tear-stained faces. With each passing day, the chasm between them widened, filled with bitterness and accusations. The day the judge granted Lisa everything she asked for, a strange hollowness settled in her stomach. She had won, just like Mr. Davis had promised. John was left with nothing but the clothes on his back and a heart shattered beyond repair. Lisa moved into a new house, the silence deafening.
Mom, why can't we see Dad?
Her children, caught in the crossfire of their parents' war, retreated into themselves. Their laughter, once the soundtrack to her life, was replaced by an unsettling quiet. Their eyes, once filled with adoration, now held a mixture of confusion and resentment. Night after night, Lisa lay awake in the cavernous bed, the lawyer's words echoing in her ears.
Don't let him win.
But as she stared at the ceiling, a chilling realization dawned on her. Was this really winning? John, stripped of his family and his dignity, spiraled. He lost his job, unable to focus on anything but the wreckage of his life. The weight of his mistakes pressed down on him, suffocating him with guilt and despair.
I tried to reach out to Lisa, to my children, but they refused to answer my calls.
Lisa, meanwhile, was drowning in the solitude she had created. The children, once her pride and joy, became strangers in her own home. Their silence was a constant reminder of the family she had destroyed.
The emptiness of my victory echoed in the silence of my home, a constant gnawing ache in my chest.
S5. S4. One rainy afternoon, Lisa received a call from a social worker. John had been hospitalized, a complete mental breakdown. The news hit her like a physical blow, shattering the wall of denial she had built around herself.
I rushed to the hospital, my heart pounding in my chest. The sight that greeted me sent chills down my spine.
John, once so full of life, lay listless in the hospital bed, his eyes vacant and hollow. The doctor pulled her aside, his face etched with concern.
He keeps asking for you for his children. He needs to know that someone cares.
His words pierced through Lisa's defenses, the weight of her actions crashing down on her. As Lisa sat by John's bedside, his hand clasped tightly in hers, the lawyer's words echoed in her ears. Don't let him win. But for the first time, she understood the true meaning of his words.
In my quest for revenge, I had not only destroyed John but also myself and our children. I had won the battle but lost the war.
Her victory was a Pyrrhic one, achieved at the cost of everything that truly mattered. The silence in the hospital room was deafening, a stark reminder of the wreckage she had created.
Lisa's story serves as a chilling reminder that winning at all costs can often cost you everything. It highlights the destructive nature of revenge and the importance of forgiveness, even in the face of unimaginable pain. For in the end, it is love, not victory, that truly heals.